What's going on, everybody? You guessed it, It is your boy, Trey Sense, aka LL Cool Trey Belafonte in the building. Listen, thanks to everyone who has sent their condolences for the passing of my mom. This is a hard time, but you know, we're gonna get through it, right? But I appreciate all you guys that sent condolences. Thank you. For those who don't know, my dear sweet mother passed away Monday morning, and we're in the grieving process, but we're moving on. Again, thank all of those who continue to check in. So, what we've got for you in this video: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men's fragrances. That's my DJ voice. For my collection that will absolutely destroy and wreck a happy home. These are 7 fragrances from my collection that will break up a happy home. And as I go through each fragrance, I will tell you exactly why I feel like these fragrances will break up a happy home. I got some proof. Lego. This one, when I first got this fragrance, me and Cheapo both was walking around here calling this Defy. Man, where are the levels? The levels are right there on this. Defy, and this is Defy the EDP. They have the EDT, the EDP, and the Profundo. I will probably add the Profundo because the EDT and the EDP are both good. Now, this is a smooth, slightly leathery, very masculine, easy to wear, inexpensive fragrance. I'm pretty sure you can pick a bottle of this up at TJ Maxx or someplace like that. Well, that's where I was seeing it, and they were on clearance for 30 bucks. I paid 50 for the EDT the first time, brought it home, tested it, reviewed it, and took it back because I just felt like that was too much for it. Eventually caught it for like 25 bucks, then caught this one for about 30, and at that price point, it is a great smelling fragrance. It smells really, really good, a lot higher. It smells of more quality than the price point actually is on it. Really good smelling fragrance. If I had to compare it to something, it reminds me a lot of Tom Ford's Fabulous, is what it reminds me of. Is it the exact same? No, but that's the wheelhouse that it'll fall in. And again, to me, for the price point that you can pick this fragrance up at, it is a no-brainer. Now, why is this a home wrecker? I'll tell you why this is a home wrecker. Because every time I wear this fragrance, I get compliments from both men and women, young and old. It never fails. And again, everything is subjective to A, where you are, B, your body chemistry and your skin. Nothing is going to smell the exact same on 2 people. But when I wear this, this Defy, kidding, this Defy, I get compliments, man. And again, it ranges from women in their late teens, early 20s to 60s or 70s. You know, homeboys at the barbershop, you know, was walking by and was like, big boy, whatever that is you got on, smelling good. Defy. And it goes for the EDT or the EDP. They both smell good. They're both compliment getters, and they're both really inexpensive. So this one is definitely a home wrecker. I'll never forget the last time I wore it to work. One of the young girls that worked there, which was my little homegirl, M, who no longer works with us. I walked by and she was like, Trey, what you got on today? And I was just like, wow, you like it? She's like, yeah, that one smells good. Because I have worn some things in there. She was like, Trey, what you got on today? And I'd be like, why you like it? She'd be like, nah, I don't like that one. So, but this one is one everybody likes. Compliment getter, crowd pleaser, very mass appealing. And it smells like a $100 to $150 fragrance. Calvin Klein did a really good job on this one. So from the house of Calvin Klein, it is Defy the EDP. This one kind of surprised me a little bit. I didn't realize it would get as much attention and as many compliments as it did. From the house of Acqua di Gio, from the line of, from the house of Giorgio Armani, from the line of Acqua di Gio, from the line of Profundo. Say that 5 times fast. It is Profundo Lights. And this is one of those fragrances that I picked up as one of the testers. I got it because it was discontinued and I needed it for my collection. It wasn't a full bottle. It was, you know, maybe right about there. I think I've worn it twice. I wore this the other day. It was cold and rainy. I was just getting out of the house because, you know, my mom passed. I need to get out. So just getting out of the house. wore this, winning bells, and it was a young lady standing in front of me. We say middle-aged, but hell, 50 is not middle-aged. 30 is really middle-aged. So she was about maybe 51, 52. Nice looking lady, struck up a conversation. And she's like, I don't know what fragrance that is you're wearing, but you smell amazing. You smell really, really nice. And we had a 10 or 15 minute conversation. Listen, I'm telling you, when your boy leave the house, I know y'all see me in these old t-shirts, but I match from head to toe. I'm with it. The game is on point. You know, whether I got on nice clothes or leisurely wintertime big boy clothes, I'm still fly. Don't get it twisted. And sometimes I don't bore her and Dior her, and sometimes I hit her with the Giorgio. So we stood there and talked for 15, 20 minutes, just talking. And what made the conversation so easy? The visual appeal, of course. Hit her with that dimple. And then smelling good. I'm telling you guys, it is a lost art. But if you're on this channel, then you're hip to it. Don't give up the art of being clean and smelling nice. Women love it. They still women, especially women of our age. Now the young girls may be a little silly and giddy about it, but the older women, that's what they like men to still smell good and smell like men. And this is a bright, it's called Lights, and it's called Lights for a reason. You get a nice blast of some sort of citrus. Don't give me the line. And you get a slightly wet, aquatic vibe from it. You pick up on a little bit of the Acqua di Gio DNA, but not a whole lot. Overall, this is a great fragrance, and it should have sold really, really well. I think they would have been better off marketing this differently. In other words, different packaging, going completely away from the Acqua di Gio name and then completely away from the Profundo name, because though you pick up on the Acqua di Gio DNA and the bottle is beautiful, they may have been better off if they had branded this one Acqua di Gio Blue or Acqua di Gio Fresh Blue or Acqua di Gio Aquatic Rush or anything but Profundo Lights, because it just doesn't, to me, it doesn't grab you and it doesn't quite fit the name of this fragrance. Because when you think lights, you think bright and vibrant. And though this fragrance smells really good, bright and vibrant is not what comes to your mind. And I got several compliments on it. Again, my mother passed, so everybody that sees me wants to hug. And all I got was, oh, you smell good. Oh, you smell good. Oh, you smell good. It's just a good smelling fragrance. Think fresh and clean. So Profundo Lights is a little bit deceiving on it. You do get a bright blast when you first spray it, but the dry down of it, no. It dries down a lot more masculine and clean than you think it would. But nonetheless, a massive compliment getter from the house of Giorgio Armani, from the line of Acqua di Gio / Profundo. It is Profundo Lights. That's a good one. This next one really, really, really surprised me at the compliments that it got. And it is from the house of Dolce & Gabbana, from the light blue line, and it is light blue forever. And this grapefruit monster really surprised me that it got the compliments that it did. I had no clue. I was wearing it because I got it in November, part of my haul, and it was the weather's been sporadic as it is in November and December here. We had a warm day, and I decided, you know what? I'm gonna wear that fragrance. I'm just gonna wear it. So I grabbed it and just sprayed it on. I was not expecting to get any compliments, any attention or anything, because I did not think that this was the type of fragrance that women would really pay much attention to. Wore it to work. Lady comes through my line again, middle-aged white lady, comes through my line. She's sniffing and she looks at me and goes, "Is that you smelling like that? My God, you smell so good." And I'm just saying, and it still, even though it happens all the time, it still makes me chuckle and kind of embarrasses me a little bit. So I'm just like, yeah. And she's like, ooh, my goodness. I could just stand here and smell you all day. And I said, well, there's no charge for it. I don't charge. Then she looks at the lady behind her and goes, do you smell him? She's like, yes, he smells very nice. So I'm just like, wow. Never would have thunk it. Never would have thunk it. But this one is a very bright and vibrant and natural smelling fragrance. The grapefruit is at the top. It runs throughout the fragrance. That is what you're gonna get. It is a nice lasting fragrance. I can't remember. And this is a parfum an EDP concentration, not a parfum concentration. It's an EDP concentration. It's a good fragrance. Could very easily be unisex. And I think this is discontinued and I'm waiting for the prices of it to go up. So far it hasn't, but very shocking that this one pulled the compliments that it did. Now I'll tell you another one that's a compliment getter from the same line, from the same house, and it is Summer Vibes from Dolce & Gabbana. That's a compliment monster. That is a compliment monster. Wore it to the doctor, and before the lady could even ask me my name, through her mask, she was telling me how good I smell. Some fragrances just do it, and it's never the one. I walked out of here wearing Argos, thinking, you know, I smell good. I'm, you know, walking through that thing like Tupac in Vegas. Ain't nobody say nothing. Ain't nobody say nothing. I spray on this stuff, and people are like, oh my God. So I'm just like, you know, it baffles me. It really, really baffles me. The things that we think smell good versus the things that we get compliments on, it's not the same. It's not even close to the same. But that one, the same. This next one is a compliment monster, and it doesn't really surprise me. One, because it's a good fragrance. Two, because it's from a good fragrance house, high-end designer. From the house of Prada. It is Prada Luna Rossa Sport. And this just smooth, powdery goodness is what this is. And this is one of those fragrances that women, when they smell on you, they just sniff you. They just want to sniff you. And then when they ask you, what is it that you're wearing? It smells good. And you tell them it's Prada. Their mind automatically goes to class, to style, expensive, because they know everything from Prada is expensive. So they're like, oh, Prada. Yeah, Prada Luna Rossa Sport. They're like, oh, okay. Well, that smells nice, whatever it is. I just told you it was Prada Luna Rossa Sport. For the people in the back, it's Prada Luna Rossa Sport. But this stuff right here, man, this stuff right here never, ever fails. Summertime, springtime, winter, or fall. I don't even have to put my nose to that. It's kicking from way over there, but I'm going to. Definitely, definitely, definitely a home wrecker of a fragrance. This will wreck somebody's happy home. If you're walking around smelling like this and you're looking the part, she ain't going home. Just saying, she's not. She's not going, well, she going home. She ain't going where she used to go. Or she gonna go home after she left you. I ain't encouraging that, I'm just saying. So fellas, be careful. Be careful out there, because if you're walking around smelling like this, you liable, you know, you're gonna make Gertrude, you know, do something strange to you. Gertrude gonna do something she ain't never did before if you go see Sister Gertrude wearing this. Now you're gonna mess things up. So just, you know. But this one, man, it's a classy scent. It's a very masculine scent, but at the same time, it's still smooth and refined. And that's why I like this. To me, this is one of the best offerings from the entire house of Prada. I love Prada Black. I love Prada Ocean. I love Carbon. I love Les Parfums, Ocean Les Parfums. They're all good fragrances, but still hard to beat this one. Hard to beat that one. Two fragrances I'm looking for from the house of Prada. One is the original Prada L'Homme, not Sport. I'm sorry. Prada, the original Prada Luna Rossa and the original Prada L'Homme. Those are two that I'm looking for. That smells good. That smells good. This next one, these next two are from the same house. And this one really surprised me as well, because I went nose blind to it rather quickly, but I loved the scent profile of it when I smelled it, from the house of Polo. It is Polo 67. Polo 67. And I got a really good deal on this. I got this with all my coupons and everything at, oh, that smells so good. That smells so good. Another one I don't have to put my nose to. That smells so good. But I got this for $53 in a gift set, and I sold the 30 mil that came with it for, I can't remember, 30 bucks, 25, 30 bucks, I don't remember. So I've got $25 in this, and I am tickled to death about that price, thrilled. This sort of reminds me, the best way I can describe this one is candy blue. Candy blue. It's sort of a blue fragrance and sort of a sweet fragrance. Very modern, very mass appealing. It's not the reinvention of the wheel, but that's what you're gonna get when you smell it. You're gonna get a sweet, blue, mass appealing, Isoe Super, Ambroxany type of scent. That's what you're gonna get. Longevity is decent. You're gonna stop smelling it, but everybody else around you is still going to pick it up. You're gonna go nose blind to it rather quickly, but they're still gonna be able to pick it up. Oh, that smells so good. I definitely think it's a youthful fragrance, more designed for the youth. When I tell you this smells good, it smells good. Don't overpay. My suggestion to you is look on places like Macari and see if people have done what I did, bought the gift set, and that are either trying to sell one of the bottles out of it. Maybe this is the big one, maybe it's the small one, but it happens. They're out there. Maybe you can pick one up for 20, 25 bucks, and it's well worth that one. Or you can wait a little while longer till the price comes down on places like Joma Shop, and you can pick it up. Yeah, when you wear this one, you're gonna feel like you him. You're definitely gonna feel like you him. It's nice enough that you can dress up, and it's smooth and casual enough that you can dress it down. But the best way to describe it is candy blue. Candy blue. Think a blue fragrance with sort of a really, really sweet candy vibe. Would kind of almost remind you of something from the house of Valentino as well. Remember Valentino's up there. Kind of would remind you of something from the house of Valentino. If they made a Valentino Born in Roma Intense cologne, that it would smell like this, but they didn't. So Polo 67 made this, and it smells good. And every time I move this on, that Prada is kicking up, and it smells good too. All of these fragrances smell good, and I'm telling you, they are massive compliment getters. I wore this one to work, and everybody that I walked by was like, "You smell good. What is that?" And I would tell them, Polo 67. And it's one of those, for us big boys that like to wear hoodies, this just sits off in that hoodie, guy. Listen to me now, believe me later on. Pick Polo 67 up, especially if you can get it at a really good deal. This next one, massive, massive compliment getter, especially when people give you hugs. It sits really, really close to the skin, but it smells really, really good, nice, classy, easy, and that is Ralph's Club. This is a really, really nice fragrance. Clean, crisp. Running out of spaces. Man, that Prada Lights. Prada Lights. Profundo Lights. That's smelling real right. I'm running out of spaces. But re-smelling that Polo 67, I'm gonna tell you another fragrance that it reminds me of. It reminds me of, and again, it reminds, that doesn't mean that they're identical clones, but it reminds me of Spice Bomb Night Vision EDT. It's got that kind of vibe to it as well. Good smelling fragrance, really good smelling fragrance, but it definitely reminds me of Spice Bomb Night Vision, EDP, and the Valentino Born in Roma line. It reminds me of those fragrances. All right, smelling along. I guess I'm gonna have to put this one in the air because I don't have no place else to spray. Oh yeah. Slightly woody, crisp, clean, fresh, simple, airy, aromatic, simple. Did I say simple? But simple done in a very nice, classy way. Very clean and classy, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of woods, and that's it. That's what you got with this one. And I mean, very simple, very minimalistic, but it just works. And you can wear this any time of the year with anything. I can't wait to get my hands on Elixir, Ralph Club Elixir, but I have the EDP and the Parfum, and they are both good. And so is this one. I mean, it's just one of those fragrances that people just love. Men, women, boy, you know, it doesn't matter. Young lady, old lady, they all like this fragrance. From the house of Ralph Club, it is from the house of Ralph Lauren, it is Ralph Club, and this is the Parfum edition. Very nice. It's just clean and subtle. Clean and subtle. This next one, when I first smelled it, I thought that is the absolute definition of basic. Yep, and it is. Definition of basic, bruh. It is. It's the definition of basic. Mont Blanc, Legend Red, and it's basic. But let me tell you, when you spray this basic juice on, people are going to tell you how good you smell, and every single time I move this arm, that Prada Luna Rossa Sport is showing out. You heard me. It is dancing. I just don't get it. I didn't get it when I first smelled it, and I still don't get it. But all I can tell you is it works. It just works. It just works. Listen to me now. Believe me later on, it just works. It just works. Sort of bright, definitely woody, extremely simple. You will go nose blind to this relatively quickly. The people around you will not. They're gonna smell it and they're gonna be like, you smell good. I had a person point me out when wearing this. And I mean, walked by and was like, I need a bottle of that. And kept on moving. I said, well, damn. And it was Mont Blanc Legend Red. It just works. This is one of those fragrances when I wear it, and I don't wear fragrances for compliments, but if I happen to get a compliment, I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at it. I ain't gonna shy away from it. I ain't gonna be ashamed of it. I'm happy to get compliments when I get them. That's just Treyway. This is one of those fragrances when I wear, and I'm just saying this because I work with teenagers, teenage boys and teenage girls. This is one of those fragrances when I wear, all the teenage girls compliment. They're just like, man, that smells really good. What is that? What is that? What is that? And I'm just like, it's Mont Blanc Legend Red. That and Dylan Blue. Anytime I wear Dylan Blue, which I don't wear Dylan Blue a lot, and I don't wear this a lot either because, quite frankly, as much as I like this fragrance and love the compliments, I've just outgrown this style of fragrance. It's just that basic. But it works. It works. Very classy, very clean. Going on a job interview, you can wear it. If you're going out on a date, you can wear it. Spring, summer, winter, fall, it's just cologne. It's just a scent. But it's a damn good one, and women love it, and it just works. I don't know what else to tell you guys. It works. It just works, man. You know, and it's funny because, like I said, I wear stuff like Triumph of Bacchus, and I wear, you know, Tom Ford Oud Mineral, and Tom Ford Noir Extreme, and Noir Extreme Parfum, and Layton, and Percival, and Ani. Anybody say nothing. I spray on Boss Bottle Triumphant Elixir, and I get compliments out the yin yang, and I'm just like, I don't, which I kind of felt like I would with that one. But then I wear Argos, nobody says nothing, and I'm just like, this is an independent niche house. You realize that, don't you? You realize that this is an independent niche house that I'm wearing. It is Argos Triumph of Bacchus. Beautiful fragrance, but it's so complex that it doesn't. Now, as a reviewer and as a frag head, I love it. I love the complexity of it. But I'm telling you, get you a simple fragrance like this and spray up, and they're gonna tell you how good you smell all day. You wear Triumph of Bacchus, they might think it's nice, but they're not telling you, as they don't know. Is that his cologne, or did he roll around in incense before he came in here? so your fragrance is nice. What is that? Is that Purple Rain? I'm like, no, man, it's Triumph Bacchus. Oh, my husband wears Brute, and I love it. And you just be like, shit, king. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. That's just the way life goes. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here and edit this video and try to create a thumbnail. Tell me what y'all think about the new thumbnails. Are y'all liking the new thumbnails? Are y'all liking the new thumbnails? Your boy putting in a little work going into 2025, trying to get the channel moving just a little bit. You know, can't stay the same forever. Now, again, the content is gonna stay the content because it's me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no edit button on no Treyway, it's just me. But I'm trying to give the channel a different look to catch more eyes. Now, that being said, I want all of my hardcores to still be comfortable and be my hardcores. That's why I'm telling you, the content ain't gonna change, bro. The content is the content. It is gonna change, but it's not gonna change. But the thumbnail, maybe we'll get a few extra eyeballs. So just let me know what y'all think. All right. With that being said, again, thank y'all for all the love that you've shown in this time of bereavement. You know, missing my mom dearly, but you know, it is what it is. So I appreciate that, and you know, just continue to keep my family in your prayers, because we got sons got to come in from Flint, Michigan, sons got to come in from Funky Town, from Corinth, Texas. So we got some coming in from a lot of different places. But anyway, I love you all, and may God bless you all, and thank you for being the absolute best subs in the game and the best part of my channel. And continue to check in. Peace.